So today on Greenie's Get Up program, The Rock and Danny Garcia were on the show at the end of the show to announce the XFL 8 XFL head coaches for the 2023 season. And our own Mike Mitchell got 7 out of the 8 correct. We'll break it down. Here is the press release. The elite group of coaches to lead the league's 8 teams in its 2023 season. So now we know officially that there will be 8 teams, not 10, in the XFL season. So the XFL is excited to announce that it has selected 8 highly qualified and well-respected head coaches for its 2023 season. The head coaches include leaders across collegiate and professional football, including Reggie Barlow, which we've talked about, Anthony Becht, Mike Mitchell mentioned, Terrell Buckley, that's been out there. Jim Haslett was the name that was not mentioned. However, Jim Haslett, we were talking about Jim Haslett back in 2019 as him being a possibility for the 2020 XFL season. Wade Phillips, Bob Stoops, Hines Ward, and Rod Woodson, all Mike Mitchell got right on the dot, except for Jim Haslett. This group not only shares the XFL's passion for sports and innovation, but brings the football pedigree, leadership experience, and visionary outlook needed to play an active role in building of the league and development of players. Quote, "Our head coaches are a diverse group of leaders, champions, and Hall of Famers with experience competing and coaching at the highest level in football. Not only will they be mentors to our players, but they will also ambassadors for the XFL as we work together to build tomorrow's league," said Danny Garcia, co-owner and chairwoman of the XFL. What is most exciting about our talented coaches is that they all share our vision for the XFL and are committed to advancing the game of football for players and making it into a must-watch program for fans. The XFL is anchored in the belief of opportunity, and just like our players, these future football legends will drive the future of the game. This is yet another huge moment for the XFL. I have experienced firsthand the positive influence and impact that coaches can have on a player's life, and with our group of smart, accomplished, and motivating head coaches, I expect nothing less. Not only will these coaches be mentors to our players, but they will be a big part of the cities in which we will operate. Stay tuned, says Dwayne Johnson. So this is coming first. Then cities will be down the road. One of the things that we had talked about in the XFL group chat, writers group chat, was that maybe the XFL had dropped the football coaches first without the cities so that they can line up what cities they're going to play in, which coach is going to be there, and then have individual press conferences in those cities. Can't wait to go to a DC Defenders one. Russ Brandon, XFL president, added, "We've brought together the respected group of coaches with elite football experiences, proven track records of success, and a passion for our game. Our owners, Danny, Dwayne, and Jerry, were a big part of the recruitment process, identifying true leaders in the sport that aligned with our vision and bring the best of the best to the XFL. I look forward to collaborating with each of them and witnessing an active role they play in shaping our respective teams." So the XFL will kick off in February 2023. We were kind of concerned that maybe there was some chatter that maybe that wouldn't happen. However, now that's confirmed. Over the past few months, the XFL's football operation team, led by Mark Ross and Doug Whaley, made several key hires, including Dean Blandino, returning as vice president of officiating and playing rules innovation. Since January, the team has been attending college pro days, NFL combine, and actively recruiting players for the 2023 season. Earlier this week, the XFL announced an exclusive partnership with the NFL Alumni Academy. We talked about that, to identify the best players in football and offer more opportunities to play professional football. Additional details about cities, teams, and venues to be announced in the coming months. Notice that one, venues in that one. To learn more about our head coaches, xfl.com/xfl-today with the full recap. But here are some of the coaches. Reggie Barlow joins the league from Virginia State, where he spent the past 6 seasons as head coach. He was selected in the 4th round of the 1996 NFL draft by the Jacksonville Jaguars before playing for the Oakland Raiders and the Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Anthony Becht joins the league from the Windgrass Ranch High School, where he was the offensive coordinator. He is a 12-year NFL veteran and was selected 27th overall by the Jets in the 2000 draft before going on to play at the Bucks, Rams, Cardinals, and Kansas City Chiefs. Terrell Buckley was previously at the University of Mississippi, where he spent 2 years as the cornerbacks coach. He is a 13-year NFL veteran and Super Bowl champion who was selected 5th overall by the Green Bay Packers in 1992 draft and went on to play for the Miami Dolphins, Broncos, Patriots, Jets, and Giants. Jim Haslett, this was the surprise name, joins the league from the Tennessee Titans, where he spent 2 seasons as an inside linebackers coach, over 30 years of experience. Coach at college, pro levels with Penn State, Buffalo, University of Buffalo, Cincinnati Bengals, Washington Redskins Commanders, St. Louis Rams, New Orleans Saints, Pittsburgh Steelers, and Los Angeles Raiders, the Florida Tuskers of the United Football League, and the Sacramento Surge of the World League of American Football. So he definitely knows all football leagues. Wade Phillips, big sign there, was previously with the Los Angeles Rams, where he spent 3 seasons as the defensive coordinator. Over his 40-year career, he's coached at the college and pro level at Oklahoma State, University of Kansas, Houston Oilers, New Orleans Saints, Eagles, Broncos, Bills, Falcons, Chargers, Cowboys, Texans, and, of course, the Rams. Bob Stoops rejoins the league from his position as head coach of the Renegades in 2020. He was a longtime coach for the University of Oklahoma in 1999 to 2016 and coached the Sooners to a win in 2021 at the Alamo Bowl. He has a 191-48 record over his 33-year college career and is the winningest coach in Oklahoma history. 2 Pittsburgh Steelers. Hines Ward joins the league from Florida Atlantic University, where he was the wide receivers coach. He is a 13-year NFL veteran, 2-time Super Bowl champion, was also selected in the 3rd round by the Pittsburgh Steelers in 1998 NFL draft, where he spent his entire career, remains the team's all-time leader in receptions, and was a Super Bowl MVP. And then finally, Rod Woodson joins the league after serving as an analyst for NFL Network, the Big Ten Network, and Westwood One. Woodson is a 17-year NFL veteran, 3-time Super Bowl champion, was drafted 10th overall by the Pittsburgh Steelers in the 1987 draft and went on to play for the 49ers, Ravens, where he won a Super Bowl, and Raiders. He was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2009 and the College Football Hall of Fame in 2016. The big thing to get from this, not only is they got a great pedigree of coaches, but additional details about teams, cities, and venues to be announced in the coming months. That was something Mike Mitchell was talking about as maybe the XFL doing a hub season, but with that little line in the press release, that might not be the case. Let us know what you think about all these head coaches. Remember, one last time, the coaches are Reggie Barlow, Anthony Becht, Terrell Buckley, Jim Haslett, Wade Phillips, Bob Stoops, Hines Ward, and Rod Woodson. So let us know in the comments, what do you think about all these new 8 XFL head coaches? Well, Bob Stoops returning. 7 coaches, but to lead the XFL 3.0 era. Let us know in the comments.